Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, the Frugal. So in my last video, I talked about the importance of discipline and sacrifice in order to design the financially secure life that you want. If you haven't checked that video out yet, I will put a link in the description box and link it somewhere up here so you can click on that after you watch this one. Now, while I do wholeheartedly believe that discipline and sacrifice are at the heart of you achieving your financial goals and wider life goals, I would be doing you a disservice if I did not talk about the intentional changes that you need to make to your thinking and mindset before you can even leverage discipline and sacrifice in order to succeed. For some of you out there, change is incredibly scary, but for those of us who are intentionally trying to build a big, happy, vibrant, balanced life, we understand that the constant presence of change is something that, though we cannot control, we can flip it and turn that gaze onto ourselves and control aspects of our life, meaning that we do not let life happen to us. Because I'm such a believer of taking control of your own life, whenever I come across a book that talks about this topic, I dive in and see what insights it can give me. And with this in mind, I was directed to the book Designing Your Life by the Stanford professors Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, who approach life through a lens of engineering design concepts. And until I actually listened to the audiobook, I had no idea that there were people out there that actually teach some of the principles I live by today. I found it fascinating. I highly recommend that you check out this book. So I've left a couple of links below so you can try and find it. Even better still if you can borrow it from the library or from a friend. But definitely I think you need this book in your life. But while you're waiting to get it, I thought I would take you through 5 of the main principles in the book that I think can help you design the life that you want. So the first principle, the first step to designing your life is to be curious. We need to remove ego here and we need to embrace the fact that there is something interesting in everything around us. We need to move into the mindset of constantly learning. Ask questions, investigate, research. If you don't know something, go and find out. If you come across something new, spend some time discovering a little bit more about it. Because the more curious and open-minded you are, the more likely you are to stumble across those things that will actually improve the quality of your life. Whether those are job opportunities, whether those are meeting new people, whether that gives you avenues for side hustles, investment opportunities, etc. The more you expand your mind, the more possibilities you will see for yourself. So this simple mindset shift on its own is enough to dramatically change the texture and flavor of your life. I recommend you try it. Be that child that just wants to know everything, is excited and enthused about it all. So the second principle, the second step, is to try things and develop a bias to action. There's a quote that I stumbled across a few months ago that I've come to love because it directly speaks to this. And it says something like, if your product is perfect, you have launched too late. And the reason why I love that quote is because it's saying to me that by the time you are ready to do that thing, you've likely lost the opportunity. You've likely lost your advantage. You may even have lost your motivation. Whenever you feel stuck, just try something. Just do something. And I can tell you from my own experience and from the experience of others that success comes on the other side of failure. If you don't try, yes, you'll never fail. But if you never take the risk of failing, you'll never do big things. You'll never reach your goals. You'll never realize your dream. So the third principle here is to reframe your problems. As human beings, we naturally have beliefs and biases that we apply to our everyday thinking. The problem with these biases and these beliefs is that they limit our choices because we sit in our own echo chamber. We believe and so we fulfill. In order to rip apart self-fulfilling prophecies, and to expand our limited thinking about ourselves. Question your bias and look at alternative perspectives to your problems. If you can run a thought experiment with yourself and just ask, what if I thought in a different way? You may find that those problems that you are facing and juggling in your mind are actually opportunities that you could not see because we were looking at them through the lens of our default thinking. The fourth principle here is to know that designing your life is a process. One of my other favorite quotes is that it's not the destination, it's the journey. Yes, the outcome is important, where you get to is important, but remember along the way that your development, your growth, and the incremental improvements are important and should be celebrated. Just remember that every step you take is one step closer to what you're hoping to achieve. So enjoy it. If it takes time, if you need to take a step backwards, if you misstep, it's okay, as long as you're still on the journey and not just focusing on the destination. As I say, the outcome matters, but don't let it cloud your judgment, and don't let it trick you into thinking that you're not achieving something. You're getting there. The fifth principle is to ask for help. Talk to friends and family. Collaborate, build a team, find a community, ask for feedback. Be open to new ideas and insights from mentors, from books, from YouTube channels. Don't be afraid to look for help where you need it. Don't be afraid to ask people for information, for advice, or for an opinion. Use your discernment when you are reaching out to other people, because your collaborators may have a very positive or negative impact on what you're trying to achieve. But there's no reason to be scared of asking for help and getting other people involved. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. If you've read Designing Your Life, please drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. I loved it and I'd really like to know what you thought of it. If you live by any of these principles or you're enthused to try any of them, also let me know. I'd love to know what impact these things are making on your lives. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please do check my description box for more videos on mindset. Watch a few, and if you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm talking about, hit the subscribe button, maybe. I think you want to stick around. Anyway, until next time, thanks, bye.